Yeah, that's a bad guy.
What's the guy on the right about to do?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we're back with episode 7 of Frieren.
Seven.
Yes. Sorry, I just looked up what happened in episode 6. Spoilers out there, so that's why I'm not going to say. Justin, what happened last episode?
So, episode 6, there was quite a few things that happened. Started off with the slaying of a solar dragon, which was an epic moment where Stark was asking for help, not realizing that he had already done the job. Upon that, with the village that he was protecting saved, they moved on to the town of Wall, where they talked to the Castilian after having zero luck trying to get through, hearing it would probably take years, but didn't think to just go off of Frieren's name. Because, renowned heroes save the world.
Well, I mean, two corrections to there. Well, not corrections. One facet that I want to bring up for the first half of the episode was that they were supposed to distract the dragon for 30 seconds, and they didn't do that either.
No, they just watched.
Yeah, so it's not even a facet of they were supposed to help. They were at least supposed to do something. And the other part
Yeah,
was
they enjoyed the show.
he said it's supposed to take them a couple of years to get through, and Frieren wanted to take a couple of years. This is the problem. The other two were trying to find a way through, and Frieren's like, I wanted time to read.
Hey, you know what? Every once in a while, you need to take a good 5 to 10 years to read.
Well, I mean,
It
we
just
don't have
happens.
to worry about time.
Time's not so much the issue as, eating.
Well, I mean, for Frieren, it's not the issue. That's the thing. I'm more and more noticing also how much of her outfit looks like an old-timey sailor's costume.
I never thought about that, but when I see her, I will let you know.
Well, I mean, do you have it open, right? The episode ready to go?
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like for you. Are you looking like first frame at 0000?
No, I'm at 00002.
Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at Frieren holding a book.
As am I.
Okay. Well, you see the stripes right on her shirt underneath whatever
Fair enough. Yeah, no,
overcoat.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Or I guess maybe not really super old-timey sailor, but maybe like postmodern prisoner outfit.
Oh, I see it.
Either way, she's got a theme. Anyway, any other thoughts before we get into today's episode?
Yeah, I'm curious to see what goes on past the wall. The wall's there for a reason, so.
Oh, we know there's a northern kingdom that's fighting. That was also
Yeah,
mentioned. And the
yeah,
remnants of the Demon King's forces.
indeed. Which should be many more in comparison to one source that we've seen so far.
Well, we saw that they did not eliminate everything that they fought. Like, they froze that dude and just left him there for
Yeah.
70 years, was it?
Well,
Somewhere?
I think it was about 70 years, but I think he was also a case where they didn't know how to stop him. So they needed the time to study. Because they did the ultimate slap in the face where they're like, yeah, your ultimate technique, kind of everybody knows it now.
Well, yeah, they said it's standard magic.
Yeah.
Your specifically named killing magic that was a threat to the world back in the day. We all do it now.
Yeah, I just taught my nephew that like 5 weeks ago. He loves it.
I mean, your joke is literally, she just taught Fern that last
Yep.
week. Which might as
Yep.
well be her niece at this point. I have no idea.
You're not wrong.
But yeah, the idea is that we could just run into people that Frieren knows because she just left them behind or something. Assuming anybody in the Demon King's army turns out to be as immortal or nearish to immortal as she is.
Yeah, which is really irresponsible because if it comes down to it and something accidentally awakens somebody, that's a massacre.
I don't know. It seems like you have to have at least a magic to do that, and we've encountered 2 people in the entire journey so far that do magic.
Do we know if the cleric is just good at like medicine?
We never
Or
saw
if he
him.
actually does like magical healing.
We never saw him do anything.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not counting him, because like I said, we've only seen 2 people do magic. I guess technically
Yeah.
you could count the people in the conversation where they're talking to whatever his name was, big evil dude, the former, member of the Demon King's army. I guess technically
Okay, so we're at
we can
3.
we can count him as a third, but I don't technically, because he's not natural to his environment. He is like frozen in time and then wakes up. He's the person we're talking about not waking up. So
I agree with that.
Yeah, but when the conversation where Frieren's like, we taught everybody how to do what you do, and we see all the people studying, I guess technically those people count, but I'm just talking about organically wandering around in the world. We've encountered 2.
Agreed, because I think that would very much be a case of like the equivalent of like private school.
Well, yeah, because it'd be like, well, how many people are currently learning these days, really? And then we took our sampling from a school, and it's like, well, yeah, that's fair. But if I went to, say, like, a Target and then asked everybody leaving how many of you are in school, it would be a different number, because everybody at school would be 100%, and everybody at Target would be less than that. So it's an unfair sample size.
Agreed. As far as we know.
Yeah.
With our knowledge base.
All right, well, without anything else to go into, I think we should just go ahead and get into it.
Hell yeah.
But before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. Just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure. It's all to support the channel, just a little bit extra.
大魔法使いフランメの魔導書ですか。
フランメの著書に本物なしって言われていてね。今まで偽物の魔導書しか見つかっていないんだ。これが今までで一番出来のいい偽物かな。討伐依頼の報酬としてはなかなかだね。
何がいいのかさっぱりだな。
しかし、
I'm guessing there's also value in the imitation, depending on
わからなくなりますね。
what level of accuracy they have.
Well, she says it's the best imitation so far.
おとぎ話のようなものだ。
おとぎ話か。
The founder of humanity's magic. That's new information.
それだけの年月が経った。あの人の顔を覚えているのは多分私だけだ。
I expected Himmel's face to change. He didn't seem to have any emotional change from that information.
フリーレン様が早起きしてる。
それすごいことなの？
当たり前です。こういう時はしっかり褒めないと。
Otherwise, she might not do it again.
何これ？
I love that. What the hell is this? We're supposed to be on this journey, and I'm massaging shoulders.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing I was looking for from Himmel, right? We got the nose down on Frieren, and she goes, she just smiles broadly at the massage. So just when Frieren says, "I'm probably the only one who remembers her face," and you see Himmel turn a little bit towards her, but his mouth does nothing. So it's like I expected like a mouth open or a grin or something. He regarded her, but did nothing. Though I guess at the
Yeah.
same time, I don't know what I would have expected him to do, even though I just described two things. Because my opinion of Himmel is that he's infatuated with Frieren, but,
He might be one of those people who like this channel as stone-faced.
he's not, though. I mean, I appreciate the callback, but he's not. We have
I
seen
had to
him.
do it.
We've seen him in the
I know.
painting thing. He is
I know.
an extrovert to the highest degree.
Yeah. No, I had to throw the call back in, but I agree.
By the way, the episode's called like a fairy tale, and that's literally one of the first lyrics of the opening. Like a fairy tale when the story ends. Constantly reading the lyrics of the opening, trying to figure out if there's any deeper meaning to it.
なあ、こんなことする必要あるのか？
不満なの？
That must suck having to use a shovel to do that when someone's just doing this
運んだりできるだろう。
Well, remember,
and moving through massive boulders.
remember Stark carved a whole path through a cliffside. I figure Stark could,
Yep.
golf swing all of this away.
That might cause more damage though, because if he does that, he might just cause another rock slide somewhere else.
I don't know. I think he could be precise enough, considering he's skilled.
I would hope.
なんでここ
Yeah.
でこんな
Also,
崩
he
れ
was
てんの？
trained by Aizen,
北
so
側諸国も場所によっては魔族と交戦状態にあるところもありまして、おそらくそのとばっちりかと。
争いの爪痕ってわけか。
シュタルク様、そっちは一旦置いておいて、こっちを手伝ってもらっていいですか？
from what? He hasn't done anything.
シュタルク様、
No, he's
な
kind of
あ、
used his
そ
shovel.
のシュタルク様ってのやめない？落ち着かないんだ。
That's right. He's not
年
telling
だっ
me.
てそんな変わらねえだろ？
そうですか。わかりました。シュタルク、さっさとこっち手伝って、早く。
タメ口！そういうのじゃなくてさ、さん付けとかくん付けとかいろいろあるでしょ。
は
あともっと愛想よくしてくれよ。傷つきやすいんだよ。
あ、めんどくさいなこいつ。
こいつって言った！
ねえ、そっち側進んでる？
I
急
mean,
ぎますよ。
we already knew all this from the whole last episode with the ice cream thing.
いや
Yeah.
本当にあり
Just
が
not
と
the
うご
way
ざい
she
ま
wants
した
to treat him.
よければ町までご案内し
No,
ます。
she is just like, okay, let's go. We have a job to do. It's like,
長く
this is
生きてきま
supposed
した
to
が
be like
こうして
a
初め
journey.
て見ました。
まあ珍しいからね。そういえばフリーレン様以外のエルフって見たことがありません
That's
ね。
what I brought up before, that
数が
elves
と
have
て
to
も
be
少
super
ないから
rare.
ね。私だって
Yeah.
同族を見たのは数えるほどしかないよ。私たちエルフは長くは生きるけど、恋愛感情や生殖本能みたいなものが軒並み欠落しているからね。緩やかに絶
You
滅
hear that, dirty artists out there?
最後に同族と会ったのも400
That's
年
right.
以上前だし、案外終わりは近いのかもね。街が見えてきましたね。馬車が並んでいますね。
ありゃ商人だな。
今夜は解放祭ですから。今日は勇者ヒンメル様ご一行がこの地域を支配していた魔族を討伐してくださった日です。
Cool looking dude.
giant.
こともあったっけね。
解放祭はその日を記念したもので、町の
The term isn't Ouroboros, but that makes me that reminds me of something very specific because the snake tails.
人間は大げさだね。
I know it starts with
何
an
でも
L.
何でも祭りに従う。
魔族
Oh, I
が
thought you were
倒
gonna
さ
go
れ
with
た
like
のは
a
もう80
a
年以上
manticore
も
or
前にな
something.
ります。
which has
人間にとって
snake tails.
Or a
何かを忘
Choreo?
れ去るのに十分すぎる時間です
I don't honestly. I get
That's not correct either.
manticores.
I know.
そ
I
れ
get
でも
manticores and chimeras
That
mixed
is-
up all the time. So
ヒンメル様た
I
ち
know
を
one
思
of them
い
has
出
a
す
snake
の
tail.
です
上出来だね。
リテイク5
I don't know. I feel like they could have done a better job on the
終
face.
わりましたね。
ヒンメルってよく像を作ってもらっているよね。
みんなに覚えていてほしいと思ってね、
Oh, do you think he's been planning this whole time?
長く生きるわけじゃないから。
Yeah.
Yeah, you just said. I'm like, we don't live that
僕のイ
long.
ケメンぶりを残しておかないと。
そろそろ宿に戻ろっか。
でも一番の理由は君が未来で
See, that's what I said.
Orochi is what I'm
Exactly what I said.
thinking. Yep.
何それ。
おとぎ話じゃない。
He's been leaving himself everywhere she will be.
確かに実在したんだ。
Smart.
こうやって毎年のように勇者ヒンメル様
Eventually,
ご
that
一行の
eventually that's
功績を
just
称える
horrible
のです
attachment issues, but smart.
そういえばあなたは勇者様ご一行のフリーレン様の像によく似ていらっしゃる
これ
It's weird.
100年
It's
後も
almost like
続
they're
いている
twins.
かな。
この町が続く限りは
1000年後は
それは
No, or 100 years from now, it'll be super commercial. Nobody will really care the meaning behind Liberation Day. It's all about the gifts.
It's true.
よし、行こうか。
Yep.
目指すは北の果てだ。
It'll drive the market for some precious stone that people spend way too much on every
どこなんだ？
year.
天国。
そいつは楽しそうだ。
The pop-up
Wrath
that says it's
Garnet.
been still 28 years, it's just literally an indicator of, hey, nothing's changed. It's been 28 years for a while.
何かあったのでしょうか。
Yeah.
とりあえず買い出し当番決めようぜ。
There's a lot of military presence in this place.
Well, they're at war with the Demon King, remember?
フリーレン様、街中ですよ。
Demon King's former
True.
armor.
どこだ。
Hey! It's my guy from the overlay. I'm assuming.
グラナト伯爵、あなたの差し金
Oh
ですか。
snap.
リグナー殿、確かにわしはお前たちを殺したいほど憎んでいる。だが、街中で堂々と和睦の使者を手にかけるほどバカ
I
ではない。
appreciate the honest communication between the two of them.
大方事情も知らぬ冒険者といったところだろう。
そういうことにしておきましょう。冷静で殺意のこもった冷たい目だ。
I mean, the demon doesn't recognize Frieren either.
私たちを憎んでいるこの町の
True.
住民でさえ、私を見るときは怯えながらも人を見る目をしている。だが、君のその目はまるで猛獣でも見ているかのような。
But that's clearly someone who
実際にそうで
does
す。
not fear
お前たち魔族
most
人の声
things,
真
because
似を
he's
する
just like, yeah, are you trying to
言
kill
葉の
me?
通じない猛獣だ。
Okay, thanks for the respect.
屋敷の地下牢に入れておけ。
No, don't explain who she is or anything. Anyways, we all know there's only one person that she fears. Ren.
Yep.
Frieren.
暇だな。
I'm bored. I
フリーレ
love
ン
it.
様、
2、3年は反省しろってさ。
Oh
思って
man,
たより短いね。
damn it.
後で魔導書の
I
差し入れ
wasted
持ってき
money.
て。
フリーレン様は本当に時間を無駄にするのが好きですね。
So you wouldn't understand, but I literally have a paid emote on the server.
で、
that just
魔
says
族が和
bored,
睦の使者ってどういうこ
but
と
it's
なの？
Marie from
私
Nadia,
の
the
つい
Secret
で
of
に調
Blue
べてき
Water,
ました。
saying bored
断
because that's
頭
what
台
she
のアウラは
does.
知っていますよね。
魔王直下の大魔族、七宝剣の一人でしょう。
Or the guillotine.
私たちとの戦いで
Seven
配下の
Sages
ほ
of
とんどを失っ
Destruction.
て
Who's
消息
okay?
不明のはずだけど、最近何かあったの？
アウラは28年も前に力を取り戻しています。この町はその軍勢と長い間戦ってきたようなのですが、無益な殺し合いに疲弊した裏
That's a
側が
messed up
和
battlefield.
睦の申し出をしてきたそうです。
それで死者を受け入れたのか。悪手だね。
Oh, it's true.
魔族との対話なんて無駄な行為だ。
無駄ってことはねえだろ。言葉があるんだ。話し合いで解決するならそれに越したことはねえじゃねえか。
解決しないか
I
ら
mean,
無
that's
駄
what
なんだよ。
Gundam would tell you.
魔族は人食いの化け物だ。
This may.
そいつらが人類と同じ言
I
葉を使う
don't know
理
if
由を
that
考え
is
たことがあ
currently the
る。
case. I'll have to see how this goes, because that might be a lesson she has to learn.
勇者様、早くとどめを。
I don't know if she's got like thousands of years of demons always betray you.
That's like it could go either way.
痛い。痛いよ。お母さん。
もういい。私がやる。
これでは魔族と同じだな。別に人を食わないと生きていけないってわけじゃないんだろう。償う機会を与えてやってもいいじゃないか。村長。
Well, I mean, to be fair though, it's not your kid that got killed. So you are bringing your kid right into the Chow line.
Yep, I was about to
うち
say.
で手当てをしよう。ちょうど畑の手伝いを探していたところだ。
That's a.
ヒ
I
メル
get where he's coming from, but
今
that's
殺しておか
risky.
ないと後悔するよ。だってあいつ。
フリーレン、僕たちには言葉がある。どうせ
I have to believe that if she has this feeling still today, then obviously this didn't pan out.
そう。
That girl
I
is
think-
dead.
It might be a case where that girl is the other demon guy's mom.
Or she is Aura of the Guillotine, or whatever her name was.
Ah.
That she didn't actually die or something. Or the fact I'm getting. Sorry, I know I'm talking you over this good montage here, but
Okay.
she said, "Mom, it hurts." That maybe the person's intelligence stays in the person, in the demon that ate them.
Oh.
やっぱりあの時殺しておくべきだったんだわ。
またです。
Maybe the fire wasn't her.
あなたから毎日のように殺意を感じていました。私は平穏に過ごしたい。ですから用意しました。私が食べてしまったあなたの娘の代わりを。
その子は村長の娘だ。
村長はもういませんよ。
Okay, I can see this is a
私
misunderstanding.
は何か選択を間違えてしまったようですね。
She's got a.
仕方がありません。この子は人質に。
Himmel's pretty good. I mean, obviously that was the wrong move, but Himmel's
も
pretty
う止め
good.
ないよね。
Yeah.
お母さん。
Yeah, I think that was a
またお
misunderstanding.
母さんか。魔族は魔物と同じで子育ての習慣がなく、産み落とされてから多
Well,
く
this is
の
another
時
show
間
I'm
を
watching
天
right
涯孤
now.
独に過ご
Crash
す
of the Stars / Banner of the Stars.
お前たちは
And they
外国を
have
当たり前とする
Basically
生物
space elves.
家族という概念すら
And
存
the
在し
they're
ない
called Ob. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but the idea is
な
that
んで
they
お母さんなんて言葉
you
を使う
can read more into what they don't say
だって
as in what they do say.
殺せなくなるでしょ。まるで魔法のような素敵な言葉。奴らにとっての言葉は人類を欺く術だ。大魔法使いフランメは言葉を話す魔物を魔族と定義づけた。その祖先は獲物をおびき寄せるために物陰から助けてと言葉を発したものだよ。
That's pretty damning.
Uh-huh.
差し入れよろしくね。
I do love the world building though.
人類の外交戦術だろう。それより気になるのはあの魔法使いだ。あの顔どこかで。
Oh, he is remembering.
言葉の通じない猛獣か。実に的確な表現だ。この町で彼女だけが我ら魔族の本質を理解している。人を喰らう捕食者が人の言葉を話す理由などただ一つ。
分かり合うための言葉ではなく欺くための言葉。
Oh, am I a bad guy?
この町ももう長くはない
I
な。
think that might be a bad guy.
どさくさに紛れて脱獄しよっと。
But typically I do get myself drawn as one of the bad guys, but the artist chose this.
息子の部屋だ。
In that case, if the artist knows the brand.
出来のいい息子でな。
I don't know if the artist knew
早
the
く
show
片言を
though.
継いでわ
It's
し
the
に
thing.
楽をさせると
Fair enough.
生意気なことをよく言っておった。これは御前試合で陛下から賜った剣だ。
ご子息は今どちらに？
Well used.
10年前にアウラとの戦いで死んだ。
If this was longer than 20 episodes, I would say draw me as Aizen.
帰ってきたのはこの剣だけだ。
It is longer than 20 episodes?
No,
But-
if it was longer than 20 episodes.
It is longer than 20 episodes.
Yeah, 26, right?
死者は
Yeah,
この場で
26 and
全
28,
員
I
殺す。和睦
We are
なんて
going
It
through
was
this
more
at
the
a...
idea. Yeah, like we're gonna go through it way too fast.
Yeah.
この部屋はよく掃除が行き届いています。きっと10年前と変わらぬままなのでしょう。
それがどうした？
Oh
私もあなた方
snap!
に殺された父上の部屋はそのままにしてあります。もうやめにしませんか、グラナト。
Boom.
それともまた互いに血を流し、
I mean, it is a peace
誰かを
envoy.
悲しませるつもり
They
です
said that in the street.
私たちには言葉があります。どうか話し合いの機会を。
Yeah, that's a bad guy.
What's the guy on the right about to
客
do?
室に案内してやれ。
I don't know. I have no idea.
少し考える。
Looked like he was gonna start a dance battle.
I don't know, castanets?
リュグナー様、父上って何？
なんだろうね。
It's all lies. We already covered this back at his place.
Yeah.
グラナト伯爵は我々に恨みがあるようだが、人情に熱いお方のようだ。取り入れれば
I
和
wonder
睦
what
と
this
称
guy's
して
end
こ
goal
の
is.
町の防護結界を解除させることも可能だろう。あとはアウラ様の軍勢
To
が
win.
この町を滅ぼしてくださる。
Ooh.
ところでリーニエ、ドラートの姿が見えないようだが、
邪魔者を消しに行くってさ。
先走ったな。若いやつは血の気が多くて。
Oh, he's about to get messed up by Frieren.
ドラート殿、このようなところに来られては困ります。客室に。
Oh. Okay. He's that guy.
誰？面会時間ではないはずだけど。
断頭台のアウラが配下、首切り役人の一人、ドラートだ。お前を殺しに来た。
そう。外交ごっこはもう終わり？
これからさ。リグナー様の見立てによれば、この少女が我らの唯一の障害。こいつを始末すれば、あとはグラナト伯爵を懐柔するだけで、この町は容易に落ちる。
言っておくけど私
Luck
強
with
い
that
よ。
one.
I guess she doesn't need her staff to be do magic.
断頭台のアウラよりも。
Oh.
Which also, I guess, implies that she knows who Aura the Guillotine is. So she was
Exactly.
a past presence. I'm just saying. Or I was going to say, I didn't realize you wouldn't know the reference. Well, you might. Did you ever watch any of the abridged series? You know, like Dragon Ball Z abridged, Hellsing abridged?
In bits and pieces, but never really watched.
Did you see any of Hellsing abridged?
Not that I would remember.
Okay, because the string thing is like the butler's thing from Hellsing abridged. Walter. It's like Walter's thing from Hellsing abridged. Where he just puts his gloves on and menacingly walks around and just the strings just slice through everything. And no, this is a great episode. I love the world building. I always love
the world building is dope.
I don't know what my guy's about. He's shown here as though I think my artist thought they were a good person. Which may now be a spoiler, because now I'm just waiting for them to turn or something. Well, see, I don't know. My art obviously didn't tell my artist to tell me, because I don't want to know. That would be spoilers. Okay, what's the conversation?
歴史上で最も多くの魔族を葬り去った魔法使い。
So everyone's gonna remember who she is now.
Yeah. Also, the title of the episode gives away the idea that she is about to forcibly remind people.
Well, no, I think you're familiar. Are you familiar with Doctor Who?
Not super.
I think it might be more of just an intimidation thing. Because, like, when somebody, like, tries to arrest the Doctor sometimes, or threaten him in some way, and the Doctor knows that there's someone who's supposed to be someone with intelligence, he'll be like, what do you know about me? Like, it's not from an episode I've seen, but during the Capaldi run, there's, like, literally these super intelligent people that have, like, a connection to a universal database.
Got it.
And they do some sort of count about how many people you've killed, and it does a little beeping noise. And it just goes into, like, an infinite beep. Because even though the Doctor doesn't kill anyone, he's killed so many people. But he goes, but you're unarmed. I always am. You know? It's the intimidation factor, and he just saw somebody on the screen at some point to say she's killed more demons than anyone in history. So it might just be an intimidation factor that she's just gonna walk through this without having to do anything. That would be my preference. I don't actually want to see Frieren fight. I never want to see another fight in this show again, which might be disappointing to people, but that's how I want it to be played out. I want this to be we won the war, we did all the fighting we had to do, and now let's solve this for good. I want to Legend of Galactic Heroes our way through this.
I would be fine with that. I think we're gonna see maybe 2 to 3 more total.
I guess some people got to be made examples of.
I think that's what it is.
Because it doesn't seem like everybody is. I don't want to use the word obtuse, but it doesn't seem like everybody is not able to be talked to. The problem here is that we're dealing with demons who are literally the whole thing right now. Is that talking to them is pointless. But what's his name? The guy who got frozen. Even though he was raring for a fight, he seemed intelligent, able to understand what was going on. I think if effort had been put down, he could have possibly just been talked to.
I think what we're going to come across down the road is possibly going to be the idea of human-demon hybrids. And they will be able to be reasoned with, but demons won't be.
I don't think so, because they don't understand what mothers and fathers are, which indicates that they don't have the same reproductive styles.
Again, which is very possible.
Oh, something else that came to my mind while we were watching this episode. Did you ever see Screamers?
It sounds familiar.
Canadian sci-fi movie? 90s, I want to say?
No, but I'm aware of its existence.
Yeah, the one where the robots are under the ground and they leap up at you with the saw blades. If you're not wearing the thing that identifies you as friendly. Yeah, because by the end of that, they start making humanoid screamers, which one of them is an orphan child that just wants help, and literally I think it asks for its mommy. And another one is an injured soldier that lays on the ground, screaming for help, to lure you in to kill you.
Yeah, I think that's before I realized I enjoyed media that's very weird.
Well, just their Flame's definition of a demon is literally just, monsters that speak, just so that cry out for help. And it's like, literally, that's...
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, that's, what, tier 3 or 4 and 5 screamers, I think? No, 3 and 4. Because tier 5 screamer is just a fucking human now, for some reason.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to cover from this episode?
Not really. I think it's just this episode was exposition at the proper time.
Yeah. It also leads us into everyone knowing who Frieren is, which is, I guess, sort of the more infuriating parts. One, I understand Frieren doesn't want to be known because she doesn't want the attention, and she doesn't want the special attention either. But at the same time, as our kind of our person for the show, you want her to have it, and it's damning when she doesn't get the respect that she deserves.
Yes, and I think that's going to be one of the things that builds, and by the end of it, the resolution will come because of the respect and it being accepted and given out.
All right. Well, I think that is everything for today's episode, right? Okay.
I believe so.
All right. Well, this has been Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta. This is Justin, and we will catch you on the next episode of Frieren. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?